Uh, can you hear me? I hope so. And we are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back with Daxter, the PSP port on the PS5. Yeah, yeah. I believe I got that right. So, welcome everybody to the stream. Give me a minute to finish getting set up here, and we will begin. Okay, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are all doing great. Give me a second here. Let's see here. Let's get all set up here. There we go. Where is thumbnail? I did not catch the opening ceremony. It's been a while since I've watched the Olympics, so I did not catch the opening ceremony or the opening, um, whatever. The opening. Okay, so back with Daxter. Potentially. There we go. Oh, by the by, did anybody watch my video today? And if you did, what were your thoughts? Boom, boom. And post. Go over here. Go to here. Boom. I did watch it and I liked it. Great. Awesome. So there and there. So that's done. That's done. And that should be good, yeah. Sorry, we're getting a little bit of a slow start, but there we go. Okay. Shut that down. Don't save. Okay. So I think we're finally at least borderline ready to go. All right. So first things first, let's hold on. Let's make sure that the audio is good here. Is the audio okay here? Too quiet, too loud, let me know and I can fix it and correct it. And does it look like there's any lag or whatever? So, but anyways, rewinding back a little bit. So just want to do the quick shout out again to let you guys know that we have a whole bunch of stuff that is back in the Etsy store. It's a little quiet. Okay, we can turn that up. There we go. So we are going to go to the just letting you guys know that we have some more stuff in the Etsy store. If you weren't here yesterday, we have a Thievius Raccoonus now. We have well, the big one was sold and shipped out this morning, but we got a pocketbook Thievius Raccoonus that is for sale. We have Crash Melty Pup Lollies. We have some new Crystal Dragons, Time Relics, Spyro Eggs, of course, and yeah, if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description below, and or one of the mods might post a link to it. So yeah. Ooh, Avalar's Guidebook. You know what, Toya's World? That is a fantastic idea. I had a similar idea, but I dismissed it. But so what I did was I had an idea like that, but I dismissed it because it was a lot more complicated. It was a little bit more complicated. What I wanted to do was I wanted to make a guidebook and put all the talismans in them, and I thought that that would have been really, really cool. I think that there we go. Yeah, that sounds complicated. But I didn't think about just literally doing the guidebook. Just the straight-up guidebook, nothing more complicated than that, in the style of doing the Thievius Raccoonus. And that is actually a really good idea. And I like the sound, and I love the sounds of it. There we go. Smack, smack, smack. I'm going to see... Toya's World, absolutely. I understand. I get it. I totally understand your situation. Trust me, I do. So, of course, I got, now it's now I gotta remind myself how to do this. So I think I can do this, right? Then we switch to this, right? I mean, clearly I got it right. So. Thank you so much, Elena, for the $5. Just waiting on custom plushie outfits before I ship out your package. Major cuteness warning. Thank you. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate that, Elena. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. First donation of the stream goes to Elena. Smack. Smack. There we go. Hi, Gaming Pez. How are you doing? I hope you are well, my friend, and hope that you're feeling better. Smack. Well, let's hope I don't die of cuteness. Let's hope that doesn't happen. There we go. A little incense for the Fit Mini talismans. So I'm gonna have to look up how to 3D print, like, basically a storage book, because if I can find out how to make one, or purchase the commercial rights for one and then alter it to put the Avalar stuff in there, we might be able to do that. Hi, Tiffany, how's it going? And I hope Kia and Wyatt are doing fantastic as well. You remember me without the stash? Yeah, I sometimes I forget about that. Sometimes I look at an old photo of myself and it's like, oh gosh! And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Pre-stash. Pre-Pringle stash. Pre-Eggman stash. There's a lot of pre's there. So it looks like it's going to be a small stream today, which is totally fine. But I am, whenever there is a small stream, I always like to, you know, it allows me to be able to try to answer some more questions and stuff. New to the channel, really enjoy your Spyro videos. Sub, keep it up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Ernest. It's I'm happy to hear. It's really nice to hear whenever I see a fresh face on the channel. It's always nice for me to see. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right, you know? Oh. Is the Meyer backtracking. So, and that's okay to disagree with it. So, I would like to, let's have a discussion as to why. What part about it do you disagree with? And maybe I can expand a little bit on it. Maybe I can expand a bit on it. And we can have a discussion. I'm always down for, I am okay with someone disagreeing with my ideas, because then I want to hear, it's like, okay, and as long as they're being respectful, which of course, Gaming Pez, I respect your opinion very much. I like having a chat so that maybe I can convince you, or you can convince me, and we have a swapping of ideas. And it might be that, you know, So, to clarify on the backtracking, yes, the editor did draw that, and I did not ask them to do that. They did that themselves. That was something that was really cool. Raz, that's the new editor for the channel that's helping out a lot. He did the drawings himself. I didn't ask him. It was his idea. He did it, and I was absolutely blown away. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? Yeah, Raz, one of my editor, drew him, and it was his idea, actually. It was not mine. I can't not take any credit for it. He was the one that turned around and was just like, hey, I kind of wanted to do this. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. He was like, I'm doing that. Oh, you know, he didn't even ask. He was just like, yeah, I'm doing this to it. So I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what you mean, but all right. And then when I was reviewing it and I saw that, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. I literally did I did a tiny bit of editing. I tweaked one area, and that was it. That's all I did. Two areas. One area was the area where I talked about Glimmer, I did. And then the area where we did the Dragon Time and the Rewind, I did that. That was the only two things. The rest of it, that was all Raz. Those were the only two things that I did. A little nervous about changing it too much. And oh no, how dare you, Light, come back on, Light. Okay, there we go. So here's the thing about, here's my thoughts when it comes to that kind of stuff. I think that no matter what, Toys for Bob is going to have to change some things up. Some things. Not all things, some things. I think Toys for Bob has got no choice but to change some things up. And while one second. So here's my thought, is that I think there has to be some kind of a change, a little bit. Not like a drastic change. Let me be clear. I'm not saying, yes, Spyro needs... Bloody flies, man. There's been one fly bothering me all day. All day. The one fly has been driving me nuts. Actually, there was an idea that someone came up with in chat, in the comment section, that was like, oh my gosh, that's actually a really good idea. And I wish I had that idea. Someone had the idea to make the flight levels the home world. So, like, you're flying through the home world, and you're doing all the challenges. And I was like, oh, that's brilliant. I mean, I love that idea. And I think that that's a really fun idea as well. So I want to make that clear. So it's like you got to fly through the home world. So like the big thing is that like I said, I want Moneybags to be that character that you love to hate, right? I want Moneybags to be that character that you love to hate, but also to have a use, right? Do we have a fly swatter? No, we don't. It's one of those things that we don't have, but we'll get one. We'll buy one from the dollar store. But it's one of those things that's like, yeah, and you know, that's something that, you know, I want to make sure that I did stress in that video. You know, I stressed in that video is that not get rid of them, but spice them up. Like, hey, let's not get rid of it, but hey, let's spice it up. Oh, hold on. I do gotta say something though. There is something that annoyed me about a few. There's a couple like repeating comments that were like frustrated me that I did not like. I was just like, okay. I was like, all right, that's you know, that's a little frustrating. So, oh no, thank you, Emerald Queen. Again, we're probably going to just buy one from the dollar store, right? So, somebody said, well, if you don't want to do all the Sparks levels at once, why don't you just do them at the end of each homeworld after each boss instead of having to sit down and do them in one sitting? I think they missed the part that where I said that I don't like them, period. Okay? It's not like, oh, I don't like having to do them back to back to back to back. It feels like people are saying, oh, well, if you don't like playing them back to back to back, then why don't you no, I don't like them. Period. Exclamation point. I don't like them. I don't like the Sparks levels. Period. I don't like them. I don't like that genre of gaming. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. It's just not for me. Don't like it. And people were like, well, you know, if you know, let's be brass here. Okay? Okay. Let's be brass here. Imagine the Sparks levels are olives. Now, I don't like olives, okay? I'm not a fan of olives. I'm not. I don't like olives. They're not my favorite. I don't like olives. I don't like them. And when I say I don't like olives, and someone turns and says, well, don't just eat a bowl of them. Just eat them on your pizza or eat a little bit of them. It doesn't matter if it's on the pizza or only a little bit. I still don't like olives. It doesn't matter. I still don't like olives. I still don't like them. Like, just, you know, so it's like, I'm sorry, it's just like, just how, if I have to, the difference between having to eat 1 olive or 5 olives, it's still, I don't like it. Just, I don't like it. So, no, I like, I don't understand this argument of, well, just don't play them back to back. Newsflash, I still don't like them. Or replace olives with another food that you dislike. Whatever it is. If you like olives, I apologize for hating on your angry grape, okay? I'm sorry, but my opinion is that olives taste like grapes that don't like you. LB Ghost, I don't care about all the orbs. And I also didn't care for your comment earlier from the video, so, but that's just me. I don't quite care for that comment either that you said earlier. What? I apologize for hating on your angry grape. Yeah, that's what it is! That's what olives are, they're just... Do I think the Sonic trailer will come out tomorrow? I haven't been paying attention, to be honest. Where do I play this game? On PS5. See, take a look-see. We're on PlayStation. It's a PlayStation of 5. I'm not going for a 100% run. This is my first time playing through the game. I'm just enjoying myself. Having a time, having a good old time. Where'd it go? There we go. Now I want olives. Well, enjoy your angry grapes. At the sheer, I heard somebody having like a phobia of cucumbers. I haven't heard the olives, but I have heard of someone having a phobia of cucumbers. I don't know why. But I'm not going to comment on a phobia at the sheer sight of things because I have my weird phobias and don't need everybody to know about it. That's right. I wanted to do a Size Matters. That was the one that I wanted to do. Which was a Ratchet and Clank. I have a fear of bunk beds. I mean, there's logic behind that. You could, you know, fall off of it. Bang your head. Don't feed the fishes. What? Okay. Back. Nope. So I'm stuck with, for one trophy, gotta start a new game, so I'm gonna... Really? Oh, getting crushed. That's another one, too. Yeah, that's another one. I mean, getting crushed, the thing's collapsing. I mean, yeah, that's, you know... It's not as irrational as one might think. That's pretty, you know... Another one. So, but kind of rewinding back a little bit. Essentially, hey, Dagger, who's been a member for 61 months. Random, but will you watch the 2024 Olympics? Honestly, probably not, because, honestly, probably not, because I don't have access to cable TV. I'll just kind of look at the probably look at the highlights on Twitter, probably. I'll just be like, Canada won a gold medal. I'll be like, yay, and then go back to, and then go back to it. I think, I might watch, like, I might tune in for the Canadian soccer games because I like watching the Canadian girls play soccer. That's always fun to watch. I always enjoy watching the Canadian girls do really well in hockey. That one, or hockey, and well, in hockey too, but in soccer. I like watching the Canadian girls play soccer as well. But that's probably about it. That's probably about it. basically because I don't got cable, and I'm really... Well, listen, okay? I'm also a fan of American football, right? I'm a fan of American football, so and I do watch that. So if I start calling it football, then I'm going to get myself confused. So, and my family also watches football, and I don't regularly watch soccer, so on a regular basis. But I like watching the Olympics because it feels like there's more behind it. Right? There's more behind it. There's more, emotion behind it. There's more like, hey, this is, there are times where I can't help it, but whenever I watch sports, there's like a strategy. Where it's like, oh yeah, we can lose this game if we want to, if we need to, and we'll be fine. And there's like this whole, fantasy football strategy, and I don't like that, because sometimes that even reflects in the players at times, where it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to give it your all. And I get it. I understand why, because you want to play your all against a harder team, or when it matters more. But at times it just feels like, man, it'd be really, when you're in the Olympics though, it's like every time everything matters. Every moment matters. So it's like, you gotta go. You gotta push, because there is no next year, right? So it's like everyone hangs it on the line and pushes it. So that's why I like watching it. Does that make sense? Is what I'm saying making sense? Oh, I'm assuming that Spyro 4 is going to be multi-plat. I am under that assumption. I am under the assumption it will be multi-plat. Again, even though we're a smaller group tonight, September 7th, 2024, we are doing Spyro Community Day, where you can post videos, post art, short stories, whatever it is that you want. You can post it and share it, talk about it. I'll be streaming for 12 hours that day. I'll be streaming for 12 hours of Spyro, and then also going on social media, of course, in Twitter, and checking out your guys' posts, art, and stories. I missed a whole bunch of orbs. Whatever.
Hey, wait. You know Bug.
What the heck?
You too furry for Metal Ugly. Hey, you be Bug Squisher? You work for Osmo? You guy I call?
Yeah, me Bug Squisher, you big lug. Now put me down.
Oh, so sorry, little orangey pal. Me Bruder. Me own fish cannery. But me nasty metal bugs eating all me fishy foods. Bruder lose business.
Well, that's what I'm here for. You can thank me now.
Ah, yes. Thanks I give for you help. But me main storage area is where most nasty bugs sneak. You protect that? You squish them all, orangey pal?
Yeah, I'll clean them out. Whew. As if the smell in this place wouldn't already do the trick.
Jeez. Can this fly, like, literally just go away? Why me? Why do you keep landing on me? There's other things you can land on in here. But no! It's gotta be on the elbow. It's gotta be on the shoulder. And then when it's a spot that I can't feel, you gotta move. One fly. Literally one fly. One. Would you create a Jack 4? What would it be about? Ooh. See, I'm in the party of Jack needing a reboot. Because that's a very good question, Dagger. I'm in the party that I think Jack and Daxter, in general, just kind of needs a reboot. And you can get away... You can even get away with the original timeline. You can even get away with the original timeline still being true because they've already introduced time travel. Time travel was already introduced in the game. So if you introduce time travel, now you've opened up a whole can of worms, right? So you can even pull something where it's like the original game can be referenced, but, you know, things didn't go right, or things didn't go the way they were supposed to, or things maybe were supposed to go a specific way, or something comes along and changes that path again. And there's a number of ways of going about it. But if I had to do a Jack 4, if I had to do a Jack and Daxter 4, what I would do is I would almost have it be almost like a throwback, where we've introduced going forward in time, but what about going back in time? And what I thought would be kind of interesting would be, hey, maybe one of the things that happens is that someone tries to go back in time and tries to undo Jack being there in the first place. And so modern day Jack has to go back to that past and deal with that area with both the old ancient precursor technology and his modern tech. So you could pull something like that. You could do something interesting like that. So you kind of cater to the fans of the original game, the precursor legacy. You know, you can have a throwback to the original game, introducing more of the platforming aspects, introducing more, but still having some aspects of from 2 and 3. You know, there are ways to do it. I think there are ways to do it. Oh, that's not shallow water. Whoops. Yeah, the last thing that we got was basically a can. Fly! Get away! I will hunt you down. I will find your family. Anywho. You know, there's a number of ways that you could go. There's a multitude of ways that you could go with it if you wanted to do a Jack 4. Because I feel awesome because Trev just donated $25. Oh my gosh! First Streamlabs donation of the stream. Trev donated $25 through Streamlabs. Thank you, dude! Thank you so much. No comment, but of course I feel the love as always, Trev. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Trev. We're at $234.99 on the bar. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Trev. You are awesome. The idea of a realistic Jack and Daxter, I'm not a fan of it. Now, I'm wondering too, wouldn't it be cool to kind of visit a precursor city? What do you guys think about that idea? Where it's like, okay, it's so someone went back in time and started to cause a muck, and then you go back and you kind of got like this precursor city that is, you know, it uses precursor tech to get around. It's not a village. It is a city. It is a precursor city that was established, and it could be like, you know, whoever, it could be something interesting where it's a bittersweet thing where it's like, okay, you know, it's a bittersweet thing where you find out the person that saved the city or established the city is the villain of the whole story, and them going back and mucking around with time created this big city, this big beautiful city, and now all these people live in it and they're living happily and peacefully. But then there's an ulterior motive behind all of that, and Jack now has to be seen as enemy number one because, well, he's trying to destroy their great beautiful city. And how could you, Jack? How could you want to destroy such an amazing beautiful city that put so much work into? Oh, why would you ever do this, Jack? You see where I'm going with this? And so now Jack's got to deal with trying to figure out, okay, how do I convince these people that it's not as beautiful and magical as possible? Oh, of course I remember that dagger. Yeah, I think I talked about that. I can't remember the last time I talked about it, but I talked about it relatively recently, where I talked about the fact of in Jack 3, I got hit by that giant walker thing. So, oh, well then. I got murdered. Actually, I think it might, wait, which way? Let's start going this way. See what happens. So, yeah, basically, I would try to do something that was a bit of a catering a little bit to the first game a bit, but still trying to maybe keep what happened in the first 3 games as still canon, because I know a lot of people would get very, very upsetty spaghetti at the idea that the first 3 games didn't happen, or the first game happened, but or whatever, right? I know some people would very, very, very much get upset at that idea. And so it's kind of like, okay, well, I have an idea. Just a tiny tap. Just a tap. So the first Jak and Daxter game is genuinely legendary. The first Jak and Daxter, and if you know, some people want to contest that. Here's the thing. If you want to take a look at what set basically the PlayStation 2 platforming kind of trend, go and look at Jak and Daxter 1 and then compare it to Twinsanity, to A Hero's Tale, even aspects of Sly Cooper. Take a look at Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. It was the blueprint to what would become basically the status quo of what would be a PlayStation 2 platformer. A large portion of platformers followed the Jak and Daxter formula, which, let's be honest, is kind of an expansion on the Crash Bandicoot formula as well. You know, if you think about it, Precursor Legacy was kind of a... If you sit down and you look at Jak and Daxter, and you take a look at all of Crash Bandicoot's moves, and you take a look at Jak's moves, Jak is kind of an expanded Crash Bandicoot, in a way. Like, and if not, it very, very, very much draws a lot from Crash Bandicoot. And so it should, because it came from Naughty Dog. Why wouldn't it draw from Crash Bandicoot? Why wouldn't they draw from one of their most popular IPs, their most popular IP at the time? Excuse me, sorry. Oh, geez, man, that's a way to go out. Well, what if we saw Haven City as a, as I said, as like a precursor Haven City? So let's say somebody went back in time and tried to establish Haven City early, like earlier than it was initially meant to, and using precursor orbs and precursor technology from information that they learned from the future, and then tried to act like the savior of, you know, the people and all these things. Oh, jeez, all right. You know, there is a plot and there is a story there. And I genuinely do think that it could be something very, very... Yeah, but the precursor civilization, it doesn't make sense because it's off... It's off the timeline. Like it doesn't make sense. Like somebody brought tech way too early to them. Right? Like brought the tech way too early to these people. Hi, Two-Tail Gamer. How's it going? I think that could be definitely an interesting... Oh, you know what? I ain't tolerating this. Hold on. Let me figure out what is causing it. Do I have to wait for him to just not... Okay, so I'm not there, and... Okay, so hold on. So let me wait for him to pass, because I thought that him passing would have been enough. Okay, maybe just the hitbox is really wide. I got a feeling that it's just a really large hitbox, so just gotta watch that. Got it. Come on, poke your head up. You think the hub worlds in Spyro should be holiday based or not? Holiday based? No, I don't think it needs to be based on holidays. Again, I love the idea of them exploring the nomads, which is an idea for a clan that had gone missing. Like a clan of dragons that had gone missing while they were exploring the universes. And Spyro has to save the nomads. Spyro saves the nomads, reunites the dragon elders with the nomads, and then the nomads say there are other kinds of dragons out there. And that leaves an ominous ending to, ooh, there are other dragons out there, and some are not good. Ooh, you know, spooky. That's kind of the for me, that is what I was thinking when it came to making a new Spyro game, which again, I want to get to making that Spyro 4 pitch video and make it relatively soon, because I would love to be able to pitch my ideas just in case, you know, for no particular reason, you know. No reason whatsoever. I couldn't think of a potential reason as to why I would want to pitch my ideas as quick as possible, you know? Did you do those? I did not. That was done by my editor, Raz, Star15. So I absolutely loved, I'm with you on that. I absolutely love those sketches too. I did not expect them. I did not ask them. I did not expect them. I did not ask them. Raz, he just decided to just do it. And he was like, yeah, I decided to do some sketches and drawings for this one. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, that sounds like a great idea, but even then I wasn't even 100% sure as what he meant. I was like, what does he mean by sketches? Like, I'm not sure what you mean. And then I saw it and I was just like, okay, this is awesome. This is dope. This is cool. I'm enjoying this. I'm digging this. This is great. Yes, I am. Like, please, let's keep, like, please do it again. Keep it going. I am for this. I think I'm clearly missing something here. At least it feels like it. Okay, so do I have to melt this ice cube completely in order to be able to... Well, I don't know if they watch a lot of my videos, but I have been told once or twice that sometimes my videos have been considered for certain ideas. So, in my mind, I think to myself, man, you know, if that is true, which, you know, I have no reason to, you know, doubt the number of people that told me, you know, I really, you know, I really want to make sure that I do it, that I get this stuff set. I might have screwed that up, but let's see. Well, it all depends on where they are in development, right? And I think that's just the point that we need to focus on, is where are they in development and how long are they going to take, right? Because there is no doubt in my mind that at this moment in time, unless otherwise said, Toys for Bob is working on Spyro 4. In my opinion, there is no doubt, to me, no doubt that Toys for Bob is currently working on Spyro. In my opinion, some people think that that's a big, broad statement to say. To me, it's not. I have full confidence that they are currently working on a new Spyro. But the question... But the question is that how long are they in development for? Was this a pitch that was, let's say, I don't know, hypothetically speaking here, was this a pitch that was, or was this a video, was this a, well, that thing is huge, jeez. Was it an idea for a video that was set up? Wow, I got murked. Was it an idea of a video that was set up before the actual, like, what's it called? I feel like I can hop on top of that. Or is that just me? I feel like I could ride that, but... Was this a pitch that was drafted together before the Xbox situation happened? Because sometimes companies will sit on a pitch for years. Sometimes a company will sit on a pitch for years and years and years and years and years and years, and then boom, they get the opportunity to be able to nail it and get what they and be able to get what they want, right? So the question is that, has this been something that they drafted up a year or so ago, and then boom, they struck and they presented it to Microsoft, and Microsoft says, yes, absolutely, let's do it? Or is this a, hey, we have scrapped every other idea that we had in regards to this. We've scrapped every idea, and we are just starting from scratch and a fresh take on it with a brand new team, and we're exploring and figuring out what we're doing. Right? That's another potential route that could be happening. Or something in the middle. Something in the middle. And again, the funny thing about game development is that, and again, and I will quote Lou Studdert with this over and over again, because the way he presented it was such a really well put together statement. It was that game development is a whirling dervish of chaos that basically only settles at the end. And he's right. He's exactly right. From what I have heard, beyond just Toys for Bob and every other studio, it is chaos. It is relentless. It is nuts. And then right in like the last year or so, things start landing and things start getting put into place and be like, yeah, here it is. Here's what we want. Here's what we're doing. Here's what we got established. All right, let's go. Right? It's chaos. So the question is where are they in the development, right? It's possible that they could have had a number of their concepts already done back, all the way back when even Nick Cole was there. All the way back in 2021. That's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying it's what happened, and I'm not saying it's what's possible. I'm not saying that's what happened, and I'm not saying that that's not what happened. I'm just saying that they could. Or they could turn around and be like, no, we're just starting from the beginning, starting from scratch, brand new team, brand new leadership, brand new motivation, let's go. And they're starting from the beginning. That's possible too. So again, we don't know. We don't know the situation. So if Toys for Bob, and then here's another thing. Is Toys for Bob going to follow the same marketing strategy and advertising scheme that they did before? They might. They could. They very much could. Right? They very much could. There is so many possibilities. They could completely change the way they did the marketing scheme, because before it was like, yeah, we can't announce anything until we're like 6 months out from release. But now they could turn around and be like, hey, we're going to just verbally announce we're working on a Spyro title, and that's it. Do a verbal announcement, show, do a logo reveal, and call it a day. Or they could be like, yeah, here's a CGI trailer showing no gameplay, just showing what Spyro kind of looks like, a fun little trailer, da-da-dee, da-da-da. All right, we'll see you next year for when we actually drop the gameplay trailer next year.
Looks like it's gonna be fast and furious, oh Sultan of Fuzz. Let's cruise!
They could turn around and say, hey, we want to do a CGI trailer. And the thing is that we already have seen evidence of a CGI trailer already, and that was with Crash Team Rumble. Crash Team Rumble got a CGI trailer. Tell me, when was the last time you saw them do a CGI trailer? I'll tell you, it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. Rumble was one of the first ones that they did a CGI trailer for Crash and Spyro. And again, yes, there is a worst case scenario, and the worst case scenario is, of course, yeah, the game could get canned. That is possible too. It could. Welcome to the gaming industry. Have a look around.
Okay, Orange buddy, we gotta take out these bugs. You pull up beside him, and I'll nuke them.
I'll nuke them. I remember there was somebody that, honestly, it kind of sucked, but it was, it kind of sucked because, you know, there were people that were saying, yeah, when I made my big Spyro 4's in a development video where I sat down and I was like, yeah, this is, you know, the game's in development. I remember that there was some people making comments that were like, yeah, but he says that it could get canceled, so why is he talking about it? And it's like, well, because that's the nature of game development now. Like, it's not like I'm sitting here and trying to hedge my bets. I mean, if you want proof of that, take a look at Project Dragon, the game that Nick Cole was working on. It got canned. It legitimately got canned. And they were 3 months out from announcement. 3 months. It wasn't like they were, you know, it wasn't like it was 3 years or it was a year. 3 months from them announcing it. And it got canned. And there was a lot, and I mean a lot of work and art done. There was a lot. Like, my goodness, there was a lot of work done. Uh-oh. Really? So whenever someone tries to dunk on me when it comes to that, I don't pay no mind to it. Why bother? It's the state of the industry right now. We just had a whole publisher, that Humble Games? They literally just shut down, and a whole bunch of games that they were going to publish are now like, what's going to happen now? The games are still in development, as I haven't seen anything yet as any of the games that they were going to publish go out, like, be canceled because of it. But nonetheless, losing your publisher ain't something to be like, oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. They'll find someone else. No. It's not how that works. That's... Can you throw it right in front? So again, unless something happens, to the best of my knowledge, Spyro 4 is in development. Of course, I can't say this on an official basis because I'm not an official party to it. Of course, I can't talk about it. But trying, man. There we got him one more time. Ah, he went underwater. Come on. Poke your head up. Got him.
Oh yeah, dude! That was supremo radical! Pop said you should head back to that construction site. Looks like something mucho not bueno going on there.
Mucho not bueno. Now, I'm wondering what on earth is... Uh-oh. Again, another franchise that has been sending me for a loop is Sly Cooper. I'm still confused on it. I am still very much confused about Sly Cooper. Still. So I'm kind of at a I'll believe it when I see it position. That's where I'm at right now. I'll believe it when I see it. And yeah. All right. I don't think I'll get attacked here, so I might as well keep paused. All right, I'll be right back. I just gotta run to the bathroom real quick. let's get back to it, shall we? Oh. Okay, so new product printing. New product printing. By the way, I want to ask you guys a question. I have returned. Sorry. I have a question for you guys because this is something I've literally been asking people around the house and my family because I genuinely don't know what to call this. Get out here. Got a question for y'all. What color would you call this? Now, I purchased it and it said a silver green. Silver silk green. It is strange. It's also got green in it. To give you a comparison, this is silver. This is like a, right? It is a very weird, like, this is, it is a very, like, I bought it thinking we could do a twist on the regular green dragons. And then it pops out like that, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, so I have no idea if I can even sell that or what I'm going to use it for, because it is, oh, that's right, I got to switch it over. And the thing is that, like, mint green, yeah, it is weird. Maybe calling it silver mint? Because I was like, do I sell this or not? Because I don't even know how to describe it. Like, how do I describe that as a description? Like, hey, it's a silver green? Oh, my eye. Almost. Just that close. By the way, if anyone's interested in the catalog of items that I have, and you're like, hey, what does this look like? Let me know, and I can show you. I'll show you what I'm printing right now. The new product, which it's going to sell for about... it's going to sell for about the same price as my dragon eggs because of how long it's going to take to print. But we are printing the embryo eggs. I found them. I found the pterodactyl embryo egg. So I found them. If you can stop watering, that would be great. I hate when my eye does that. And then if we go over here, hit play, we can take a look. There they are there, printing away. So they're printing. They're starting. I'm excited. To give you an idea, to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs, it is going to take 1 day and 15 hours. That is 39 hours for 6 eggs. 39 hours. I see the green eggs, but where's the ham? Ha 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 ha. Funny. My eye. Jeez. I hate when my eye starts doing the burny burn. Take care, Gaming Pez. Oh, well. Well. That was probably not a smart idea. Can I climb this? Yes, I can. And smack. Well, at least I didn't die.
Daxter, did Simon give you my message? We need to clean up that construction site.
Simon with an X. Simon. That's whew, that's a name. Quick question for those who are familiar with this game. Someone was telling me earlier last stream that I was almost done with the game. Have I met that woman? The woman that gives me the upgrades? Yeah, this is my second way time back here. Unless there's another woman. Mint Silver Dragon. Yeah, it there we go. Nope, it's gotta be fire apparently. Boing. Oh, no! Mithril! Ooh! Okay! Okay. Oh, Flurna. Ooh. Ooh, that's, Ooh. Mithril. Mithril. I love it. That is a legitimately awesome name. Mithril. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I think that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it Mithril. By the by, just so... you know what? No, I'm not doing this again. Hold on. Almost. Huzzah! Amazing name. The die is cast. His name shall be Mithril, which, by the way, before I start doing more variations of the low poly Spyro, I need... people need to buy... no, okay, let me rephrase that because that's going to come off bad. As soon as more people buy more of the variations of the low poly Spyro, I'll be able to do a low poly version of Mithril because I literally can't post any more variations of colors. I'm at my max limit. We have royal blue, we have sky blue, we got magenta, we got a whole slew of variations of low poly Spyros. So if anyone's interested in any low poly Spyros in terms of different colors, we have many. As soon as someone buys a variation, I'll make a Mithril version. A nice array of colors. We have an array of colors.
Daxter, the management says you've got to destroy...
Hello. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, are they assembling it? Are they still assembling it?
No. It's all put up together.
Aw, that's cute. And does it work? They made sure it worked and
I
everything?
guess so.
Yep. So, we have a name for that color, that dragon. You know, the ones that we were
The
like...
one that's crazy weird?
Yeah, we came up with the name, and it was all thanks to Florna. Mithril.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, Mithril.
Hi, everybody. I gotta go make his cake.
All right.
I feel like...
I thought it was Pavlova.
I know, I gotta make it tonight.
Okay. But you said cake.
Technically, it's cake. I don't know.
Isn't it just a big meringue?
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow meringue.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Tired and I don't want to do it, but I do.
You can do it.
You know, I just gotta get myself there.
That's why I bought you a coffee.
I know, 'cause you're awesome.
Yeah.
The gorilla meme.
The meme that I sent of me
Oh,
smashing
I
the computer.
loved it. It was great.
Every one of those termite mounds before they activate the
Everyone
exit
should love it
elevator.
all.
Okay, next time you go to the dollar store, please get a fly swatter. I have one or two flies that are just
I will.
bothering me all day today.
I think I'm going to the dollar store today.
What's the lifespan of a fly?
Oh, I don't know.
It's too long. Whatever the lifespan of a fly is, too long. It's way too long. Love you too. $15 to 30 days. Ugh. At that rate, you should start paying rent. Y'all, you two, get out of here. Two. There's two in here now. Jeez, get out of here. think one species is only 24 hours. It's still too long. Where's the subspecies where they're born and then they just die? That's it. Just they're born and then just instantaneously die. Where are those ones? They're born. They're like. I don't care what kind of flies they are. Just the ones that just instantaneously die. They're born and then they die. That's it. They take one small breath and then just die. Got it that time. And I get it. I understand. How can they reproduce if they just are born and then instantly die? That's the point. That's your threat. That's... You land nearby my hand again, and I'm going to try to smack you. Smack you around, smuck you around. Are they mad that I'm playing a game where you exterminate bugs? Is that the problem? I'm now just looking around. I'm keeping an eye out. Like, where are you? See, I've never seen a cockroach. Those are my family. Stop killing them. No. Hand them their eviction papers. You got 24 hours to get out. All of a sudden, I get a letter from a fly lawyer saying, get a letter from a fly lawyer explaining that they require 30 to 60 days notice. And that I'm evicting on their fly rights. I'll just roll up the eviction paper and smack them with it. Okay, you know what? No, I'm rewinding that one. I don't care. I made a joke about taking eviction papers, winding them up, and smacking them with a fly. I think I get a pass on that. My client is not satisfied by these terms. This will work. Yeah, smack. go. And there we go. All right. No, open says me. Thank you. Don't do it. Trying. Don't mind me if I pause. If it looks like I'm staring off and attacking something, don't mind me. I'm just trying to exterminate a fly. Don't mind me. It may or may not also be the reason why I die at times, because wanted to wind it up, but I couldn't because it was too close to something sensitive there. Maybe if I attack them long enough, they'll know not to come over here anymore. Maybe. From grandmother. Aw, thank you, Elena, so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know what? Hold on. Where is... Thank you so much from Grandma. Again, thank you so much. Where is... I have an idea, actually. I have a great idea. Hold on. Where are you? One second. Not you. Where are you? Hold on. I have something that might work. Maybe. In this mess I call an office... Yo, I can't wait for the winter time because A, I get to destroy A, less bugs, B, in the winter time we're also doing renovations, and we actually figured out a way to be able to figure out a place where to place the print farm so that I can get my office back. Hi Jeremy Sands, how's it going? Because I love my printers, I love them to death, but having 4 printers in the same office kind of sucks because it gets hot. And I'm sure, even though, you know, I'm sure the printing is relatively safe for my lungs, I still don't want to risk it. So, yeah. I would prefer, I can't wait till the winter time because we have some renovations that are going to be happening.
Outside the city, Daxter. You need to get back to the power station and get on top of it.
Running, running. Leap, 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 blap, blap. go. Go through here. Strip mine 2?
If we keep meeting like this, people will start to talk.
If we don't stop this metal bug infestation, there won't be any people left.
No problem. Then it'd just be you and me, baby. Starting civilization all over again.
Oh, it's not in the cards, Fuzzball. Still, you are useful in handling the smaller problems around here. Suppose you're ready for a real toy, if you've got the fur for it. That's an ultrasonic attachment. It's experimental.
Experimental? Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Hey, watch where you point that thing. You don't actually know what it does.
It's in good hands, baby.
Alright, 1 second here. One second here. Okay, I just took a quick look. I'm definitely not going to be able to get it done this stream. I got like 4 or 5 levels left. 4 or 5.
Ah, you again. All right, I've set a trap to catch the queen and end this mess, but she won't take the bait. That's where you come in.
Am I the bait? Alright, Ultrasound, what does this do? Huh. J Buns, welcome. How are you doing, my friend? There we go. Grab that. What does this do? Okay, so that's not working. Yeah, man, I'm supposed to go this way. Did I get him? I may have, maybe at least grazed them. All right. Let's head on over here. Collect the orbs. I put two beds together and I am sleepy. No, how's everyone on this fine day? I'm doing fantastic. I know that feel. I remember when I had to put together the kids' beds. I had set up 2 different beds, and that was fun. It's like an IKEA puzzle. Okay, where am I going? Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Maybe I'm stupid. That's what I needed to do. Okay. Experimental carnage. I like it. You see, I knew there was something wrong, and what was wrong was I was stupid. death. There we go. There we go. Patoof. And down we go. Don't die. All right. Now. Got it. And there we go. Aw, man, it didn't instantly kill like all the other things. Ooh. Wait, there's 30 of those? 30? See how far I traveled to get one? Smack. Yes, read all about. We have our newsletter. It's free to sign up, and we're going to be, I'm looking to be starting the, probably writing the newsletter actually next week. So the first newsletter will go out next week, where it's going to be kind of discussing about what's going on, what, basically discussing what's going on, what the plans are for the channel, some coupon as well for the Etsy store, and also just like kind of a kind of coverage as to what happened, etc., etc. So that's going to be the gist of that. So if you want to sign up for a free newsletter, that will be hopefully not overly intrusive to you. And if you're interested, sign on up. It's for free. Yes, I love it when the Hulk out happens when you don't expect it. That's my favorite time. Ah, there's many in here. Excellent. Burn, baby! Burn! Fire. I need health. Thank you. What? Are you kidding me? I remember one time, oh gosh, well, I hate when I think of sad memories. Remember one time I was up north with, I would still call him my brother, but he wouldn't think the same of me now. Well, then we'll just leave it at that, which is heartbreaking for me. But we were up north, and, my dad had said, hey, we need you guys to go move the dock. And so I was like, all right. So when I'm up north, I want to work the least amount as possible. And then when I have to do work, which is fine if I have to, but if I have to do work, I want to get it done quick, right? And so what I did was we went down, and the dock was it was down there, and it had sat there for a season, and all the weeds had like grown through, grabbed and grasped it, and it was overgrown. You could barely see the dock, right? It had those what was it, the pussy willows through it. It was not looking good. So my buddy and I were trying to like kind of shimmy it to kind of break the stuff off, and it was one of those situations where it was two people doing it would have more of a hassle versus one. So I was just like, so I told my brother, I said, hey, can you move over there? And I said, let me handle this. He's like, no, you're not going to do this by yourself. You're not going to do this by yourself. I said, no, trust me. It's just give me a second. And so I just was able to position myself to where I could just use the full force of my back and my knees to just lift this dock up. And it tore all the grass up and all the pussy willows out and everything on the one side. And I went to the other side and did it again. And he just starts laughing. He's just like, yeah, that checks out. I started laughing. Gosh, what I do to go back to a time like that. Anyway, moving on before I start getting upset. Let's see. Let's go find... Is there a map? Are there maps? There's secrets. Let me save the game real quick. Yes. Why not? Feel like I'm going backwards. I know there's a whole bunch of those things on the other side, so I'm wondering if maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Let's head this way. More of the green stuff this way. So, ooh, what's this over here? Missed that. Grab the cage. Yeah, the dock was pretty... Yeah, that was a... I've had moments in life where it was just Hulk out. That's... I've had moments like that. And sometimes they turn out well. Other times they don't. My problem now is... So... No, I don't need to talk to you. Thanks. So I want to ask someone else, anybody else out there. It's a very specific problem where you are too rough with things and you've broken things before, like opening something out of a package to the point where you broke the thing within the package. So now you go to handle something and you don't like go to town, but it won't open, but you're like, and you start questioning yourself. You're like, okay, you know, like, and everyone's looking at you like, oh, why are you so weak? And you're like, no, I'm not weak. It's just that if I don't want to break it, right? I don't want to break it because you've done that in the past. Anyone? Where you're like, yeah, I just don't want this to bust. I don't want to break this, but I feel like I'm being too rough on it because it's like it's like I can go stronger, but something's telling me that I shouldn't. Where I'm just like, Exactly, J-Buns. You can't use the shredded cheese. Will explode everywhere. It will happen. Oh, do you know what's the worst I've done it with? for me, and it's specifically one candy, Skittles. I don't know what it is, but whenever I go to open, like trying to go, and then I was like, all right, and I went, and then I pulled it, and the whole thing just exploded, just everywhere, Skittles raining everywhere, and all you could hear is just like the drop, like, all over the floor. And I just froze there, sitting there. There was not one Skittle left in that container. Not one. There was not one Skittle in there. It was everywhere but in the container that I opened. I remember I wasn't having a good day either, and that happened. I just sat there and I just zoned out, and I was just like, Ooh, flour. Ooh. Yeah, I can't say that I haven't done it with flour yet. I haven't done it with flour yet, and I'm not planning to either. Yeah, flour, that one's rough. But specifically, Skittles. I don't know why specifically Skittles. I couldn't tell you. There are other candies out there. But apparently, Skittles is my mortal enemy when it comes to opening that package. Once my brother was having a hard time opening a bag of Cheerios. It was getting frustrated, so he counted to 3 and ripped it so hard they were Oh, man. Cheerios, that's a bad one. See what? You know what I've learned? Pro tip. When you go to open cereal, keep the bag in the box. Because I've done that. I've done it with Fruit Loops as well, where and it just bust. But if you keep it in the box, it's not as bad. It's not as bad. As long as the bag stays in the box. Whatever you do, no matter what you do, do not pull it out of the box. Don't do it. No matter how much you think, oh, I can just get a better leverage. Don't do it. Keep it in the box. Thus, when it blows up, inevitably in your face, it's not as bad. Because it's mostly isolated into the box. Ah, so you were the smart one here, Star 15. You were the smart one. Hey, maybe you should keep it in the box. Nah, I got this. He did not, in fact, have it. I can't say much, though, because I've done some dumb things where everyone looked at me afterwards and was like, I get it. You don't need to say anything. Man, also another thing, too, is I have a personal pet peeve about it that I have to get over. But I hate when I do something stupid, and I know I did something stupid. I already know it. And someone's looking at me, they're giving me the look like, you know, you do realize what you're doing is dumb, right? And I look at them, I'm like, yes, I know, I get it. You don't have to say anything. Like they're giving me the look of like, what you're doing. It's like, don't even. I get it. Yes, I know. I'm aware. I am aware what I'm doing is stupid. I understand it's not the best route, the best path to take. I get it. You don't need to tell me. I just don't want to hear it. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to hear it. That's it. I don't want to hear it right now. I comprehend and understand what I'm doing is oopid stay, so please leave me alone. My least favorite candy? Ooh, that's both not a tough one and a tough one. Because are we talking about candy? I'm like, oh, one that I really don't like. The one I really don't like, all sorts. Which are, it's like this assorted licorice candy. Nope. No thanks. I'm good. And it's not even black licorice that I don't like. I don't mind black licorice. I don't mind it. But just all sorts. It's just wrong. I don't know. Not a fan of all sorts. And I believe it's a Canadian thing too. I do believe it is a more of a Canadian treat, or all sorts. I already burned this one down. All sorts, not a fan. And staying on the topic of licorice, there was I want to say it was a Dutch candy. So my fellow people from Dutchland, please help me with this one. It was black licorice with salt. Black licorice with salt, and it was such an assault on my senses. And I was like, what is this? And everyone there was like, yeah, we were raised on this. It's delicious. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, ugh. I'm like basically rolling my tongue out with a rolling pin. Can anyone tell me, like, I'm gonna look this up. I'm looking this up. Hold on. We're pausing the stream for a moment. We're looking this up. What is it? Black licorice with salt. Black licorice with salt. Dutch black licorice. Yep, here it is. If you think I'm nuts. Yeah, if you think I'm nuts, like what is Canadian guy talking about? He's nuts. Yeah, take a look. Take a look. See here. Yeah. Venco double salt licorice. Double salt. It was right at the time I was a kid. I was scared of eating Airheads candy because I was worried my head would turn into a balloon. I remember there was another candy that had like a similar thing that a lot of people were worried about. It wasn't just Airheads. It was something else. What was it? I'm trying to remember. There was some other ads that were like that where it was just like, oh, something will happen to you if you eat it. And I'm like, that's good. I'm not going to touch it. Yeah. Eating licorice 5 grams or more daily for several weeks can cause severe side effects, including heart attack. People who have heart disease, kidney disease, or high blood pressure are more sensitive to it. Ingesting large amounts of licorice from candy, lozenges, or tea might also cause some serious side effects. Well, guys, there we go. There's some something to help you be able to, not eat salted licorice. I don't mind a sweet black licorice. Like, I don't mind if you have black licorice with copious amounts of copious amount of sugar. It tastes good, just like anything else with copious amounts of sugar. But I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe this Dutch Scandinavian black licorice that was just salted. And I couldn't believe that. Did you plat? I have not. I have only plat one Ratchet and Clank game, that's Rift Apart. Yeah, a candy that tastes bad and also gives you a heart attack. Great. Awesome. 10 out of 10. Best candy. I think an underrated candy another underrated candy is a black currant. I like black currant. Back here again. I like black currant. I think that's really good. I get that from my mom. My mom loves black currant, so I was raised on that, so I do like those. There's like this black currant like hard candy that's like covered in powdered sugar, I think it is, and it's really good. As a kid, I really enjoyed that. Man, a map would be great. Grand even. Because I feel like I'm running in circles. And I might be. Okay. Might have found some new paths here. But yeah, I did not understand that. And they, my friends that gave it to me thought it was so funny to see my face as I registered that I was consuming, salted licorice. I was like, why? I'm like, oh, did you guys have me eat this on a dare? They're like, no, we eat this we eat this all the time. I was like, what? Yeah, there we go. LB2341. Yes, apparently it's also a thing in Sweden as well, because I have a work colleague that is from Sweden and brought some in for us to try, and boy, was it something. That's my salt intake for today. Yeah, basically, like, you have one of those and your entire salt intake is done. Like, that's it. Like, you can't, you couldn't, don't even look at a French fry or a potato that has any form of sodium content in it, because otherwise you will just blow up. Like, that is no bueno whatsoever when it comes to the salt content and that stuff. Boy howdy. So there's one left. Oh, a French fry. Yeah, so I think just like unsweetened licorice with black licorice with no sugar. Nope, that ain't it for me, Chief. That is just not it for me. I am not. Do not want that. Do not need. Do not want. Do not desire. No, thank you. All my friends from over in the UK who want it, you can have it. I don't want it. You can keep it. I will just stick to my exploding Skittles. Great, I'm missing one. Of course I'm just missing one. My favorite Skittles color. It's gotta be red. I really enjoy red. I like the red ones. The
trap is set, but no queen yet. Keep smashing those hives.
Okay. Are you serious? I got all but one. Where is the rest of them? Red is good. I don't mind green. My wife tries to slide me the yellows, and I just give her a blank stare every time. I'm like, do you even, like, love me? It's like... There you are. Starbursts are good. I do like Starbursts. Starbursts are good. I think the... On.
Nice work. With all those squish bugs, the queen should be on her way. Now all you have to do is go wait at the trap.
Great. And where is said trap? Okay, but it says mission complete. So am I done? Am I done? Do I leave? Or do I have to go back? So we do have some British sweets over here. I guess not. I gotta go back. We do have some like British-based sweets. Like we have like Cadbury, chocolates and stuff. Like the real Cadbury, not the American Cadbury. If there are any, like real Cadbury milk chocolate, and those are nice. Those are very nice. Okay, sir. Where is the said trap that you just mentioned? Sir. Well, no, there's an American Cadbury, and then there's a British Cadbury. And it's different. I know because I had some Cadbury from the States, and I looked at it like it was, I was like, yeah, what is that? I'm like, what is that? I'm like, this isn't Cadbury. And then my friend from the UK brought some. Shout out to Lozzie. And I tried it. I'm like, yeah, this tastes like Canadian Cadbury. Because it's the same thing. Where on earth is this trap? Where's the trap? Where the trap that I collected earlier was, I guess, for like a collectible for a multiplayer part of the game. I'm trying to figure out where this trap is Buddy was talking about. He's like, yeah, just go to the trap and wait for the queen. I'm like, okay, great. Where is the trap? What trap? Where? How? Sir, where? Anyone who's played this game, help me. I am throwing up the flare. Requesting aid. Gondor calls for help. Did I get him? Ooh, you. I thought I had you. Well, Brendan, my video that I released today, I give my exact feelings about Moneybags coming back. On the whole, yes, I do want Moneybags to come back. In general. Hold on, I think I see the fly that I believe I think I nailed him. I think I nailed him pretty good too, because he is up there. He is not happy. Oh. Wag. Man, I hope I hit that fly so hard. Jeez. Hope it goes and tells its friends and never comes back. By the way, we got some Thievius Raccoonus still for sale if anyone is interested in said Thievius Raccoonus. We got a Thievius Raccoonus pocketbook and a number of other things. Okay, I'm officially lost. Hold on a second. Let me look this up real quick because I'm just wandering around at this point. Turn left from the... Wait. Head back to talk to the miner. Turn left from the miner and go through the door on the other side. Take the elevator up to the boss battle. Okay. Okay, so turn left through the door. And take the elevator up. Well, that was clear as mud. Did your friend not learn?
Holy cow, Daxter! The readings are off the chart! Watch yourself!
Defeat Hive Queen. This shouldn't be hard. Tickle, tickle. Tickle. What mistake have I made? Want some gas? Do I just kind of keep smacking the sphincter looking orifice? I mean, I've tried fire. Oh. Hi, ma'am. Oh, you have a detachable sphincter. That's unique. Okay. That doesn't work. All right. Now, how am I supposed to hit this thing? Okay, I smacked it in the butt. All right. Okay. Do I have to... Sound blast head and then smack when it's hovering. Okay. So I just keep hitting this, calling out its little weird children. Until she finally decides to show up to pick her kids up from daycare or something. I don't know. Smack that. Alright, I'm making a save point here because I don't want to have to sit through and do this again and again and again and again. There we go. Perfect. Just wasting time at that point, so alright. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. When it's doing the bug, you know, the fly thing where it's like, ah, my face! I have to touch my face! Okay, I gotta be out of the way when the butt comes down. When it decides to drop its butt, we gotta be on the ground. Are you excited for Gamescom? I'm moderately excited. Oh, yay. I love it when bug bosses bring their offspring out. It's such a grand time. Always. Never not a fun time. Woohoo. Alright. Attach your butt and let's fight. That's a sentence I didn't expect to ever have to say. Hold on to your butts. You're just gonna... Okay, that's right. Okay, hold on. Still figuring out how this boss fight works. Oh, once you kind of figure it out, okay, that's not so bad. And new phase, of course. Ah, I'm out. I was like, why am I not attacking? Oh, it's so close to dying, too. No! Ah! We got this. We got this, chat. We got this. 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 Go. That was just me not being prepared. What? There we go. There she blows. Ba 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 ba.
I'm back in business. No more queen bug. You can go now.
Toss a can of raid to your favorite art soul. Doesn't really work, does it? Toss a can of raid to your favorite art soul. Okay, wait, I did it. What's my next mission? What am I supposed to do now? Did I not get something? What's the daggone dealio, huh? All right, go back. Did I forget to trigger something? Did I forget to activate something? Did I not you know, set the rhubarb properly? What's the deal here? What'd I do? Did the mission. Now what? Did I do something wrong? Oops. What did I do? Check other warp locations. Yeah, let's take a look here. No! My favorite Super Saiyan transformation. As I said... No, I did all these. I really like Super Saiyan 2, Gohan's transformation. That, to me, is still, like, a legendary moment. Okay, chat, what happened? What did I do? Did I break the game? Head back to base? Where's that? Where is base? I don't know where that is. I don't know what to do. Did I do something wrong? Am I supposed to trigger something? Hang on a second. Well, let's see what happens if I like kind of like pace my way through this area again and get to the end. Then maybe it'll trigger the maybe it'll trigger where I need to go. I don't think I have to do the boss again, I don't think. Right? Ha! You're dead. Alright, now... Okay. So, hi. Chat? What do I do? Oh yeah, nothing. Okay. Great. Awesome. 10 out of 10. Fantastic. Great. Okay. Okay. Well, I need to take a quick break anyway. So while I'm taking said break, I'm going to look up and see what's wrong. Because, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I'll be back. We'll look this up. Well, where is my body? Ladies and gents, I got nothing. I've tried to look it up. So I got nothing. So I'm going to have to probably like end the stream here. We'll go to Q&R, of course, but I got nothing. It's soft locked. Okay, wait, go through the portal and go to the lumber mill. Just finished the game yesterday. Okay, well, let me see. I'll quickly do that. The game's not full screen, I know. Let me quickly go to the lumber yard and then come back. If it works, we'll keep playing. If it doesn't work, then we'll go to Q&R. All right. Lumber mill. Lumber mill. Wait, what? Never mind.
All right, well, you came to the right place. There are huge bugs dropping disgusting eggs all over. We set up bug zappers, but everybody's afraid to man them. No, I do it myself, but I have carpet tunnel.
That's a mood. Face like a tree, skin like the sea. A great beast I be, yet vermin frighten me. Oh, elephant. Right? Yeah, it's gotta be an elephant. Face like a tree, because it's got a trunk. Skin like the sea, a great beast I be, yet vermin frighten me. Yeah, that's, Unfortunately, with that riddle, the last part is what gives it away. I feel like that riddle could be adjusted, and it would be a really good riddle. Because at first I was like, ooh, this is good. And then I read that, yet vermin frighten me. I'm like, oh, it's an elephant. There was one riddle that I always love. Hold on, I'm going to pull it up real quick. Okay, so here is... Okay, so here's the riddle that I always enjoyed. It was, let me quickly double check if that is the final answer. Yeah, so here it is. So here it is here. It is invisible to the eye, yet it is a stranger to no one. It weighs less than air, yet it is sharper and more keen than any knife, sword, or blade. It comes from nothing, but it has the power to vanquish armies. What am I? I'll say it one more time. It is invisible to the eye, yet is a stranger to no one. It weighs less than air, yet it is sharper and more keen than any knife, sword, or blade. It comes from nothing, but has the power to vanquish armies. What am I? I like this riddle when I heard it. Knowledge? No. Knowledge or hope? No. Words? Nope. I'll say it one more time. It is invisible to the eye, yet it is a stranger to no one. It weighs less than air, yet it is sharper and more keen than any knife, sword, or blade. It comes from nothing, but has the power to vanquish armies. What am I? John Drew got it. Hunger. 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 It is invisible to the eye. You can't see hunger. Yet it is a stranger to no one. Everyone knows it. Yet it is sharper and more keen than any knife, sword, or blade. Hunger pains. It comes from nothing, because you have nothing in your stomach, but it has the power to vanquish armies because of starvation. Hunger.
There are still more of those. Thanks.
Yeah, when I heard that riddle, I was like, ooh, that's a good one. I like that one. Okay.
There are still more of those. Thanks.
Well, I drowned. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. It's 10:38. We just finished a boss. We're just starting a level. Why don't we do an early Q&R? Let's do an early Q&R. Let's do a 20-minute... All right, hold on. I tolerate the moon and stars. I can't abide the sun. Banish me with a torchlight, and you'll see me... and you will see me turn and run. Shadow. Or darkness. Darkness, shadow... I tolerate the moon and the stars because it's dark. I can't abide in the sun because the light reveals it. Banish me with a torchlight, and you will see me turn and run. Yeah, it'd be darkness, shadow, shadows, nighttime, or whatever you want to call it. It is darkness. Yeah, darkness. Darkness, shadow. Yeah. Okay, so if we got any more riddles, or if you guys got any questions, please fire them away. If you got any questions about any of the merch that we are making, if you want to take a look at something, you're like, hey, I want to see a time relic, or I want to see this, or I want to see that. If you don't mind, I'm also going to be, I have my scrap stuff down here. I'm going to quickly just clean up some of the orbs here. I got orbs to clean up. We also have we now have mini blue orbs too. We have regular sized blue orbs and mini blue orbs with that nice royal blue filament that we got. It is very nice. I very much enjoy that royal blue filament. But please, what's your longest print you've ever done? So there's two answers to answers to that question, which is a very good question. So the longest print I technically have ever done was, if you guys remember, back when I helped my friend Katie do that cosplay for Jinx, and I made Pow Pow for her. I made Pow Pow for that whole cosplay. That cosplay was awesome. I loved it. It was so good. Nicholas, are you going to stream Ratchet & Clank Size Matters at some point? Yes. I'm thinking next week. We're going to do Size Matters. I think next Thursday we're going to finish up try to finish up the Crash 4 Enhanced Edition, and then we're going to do Crash 4 Enhanced, and then we're probably going to do Size Matters. That's the idea. Do you have a Goth Dragon at the ready? Goth Dragon. Oh, do you mean my Twilight Dragons? Yeah, you were calling them goth dragons, but you mean my Nebula Twilight dragons? These ones? They are for sale. We have 3 kinds of goth dragons. We have Nebula. We have... Where's Twilight? Where's Twilight? I have a Twilight somewhere, which is like a really nice spark. It goes black, purple, blue, back to black with flecks of starlight. And we also have Green Meteor. That's why I'm calling them this very dark green meteor. It's all part of the Galaxy Crystal Dragon set. For sale now. Elena donated $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Message from Mom sending you specially found copies of books from my childhood. Hopefully you enjoy them as much as I. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. It would probably be something that we would read to the kids. The kids have been reading a lot of books recently, so. Okay, let me read this. Let me see here. Let's see the next question we have here. I'll do a bonus riddle. I warn you about meetings and I assist you in your life. I can help you do most of your work unless I have a bug. What am I? Cell phone? Cell phone, computer. Am I in the right? I warn you about meetings, so my phone goes off to let me know I have a meeting, and I assist you in your life. Yeah, I can help you do most of your work. Computer. All right, yeah, there we go. Cell phone, computer. At night they come without being fetched. By day they're gone without being stolen. Again, at night they come without being fetched. By day they're gone without being stolen. Stars? Aha! Stars! I was right. Ha! What's your favorite old Disney? Oh, it's gotta be Lion King. I mean, come on. Old for me, it's gotta be Lion King. Can't top that. So on the offhand, is anybody going to be going to Fan Expo this year in Toronto? Is anyone going to Fan Expo this year in Toronto? Because I will be present. I will be there. If anyone else is going to be going. My favorite Sonic game is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. How good are you at golf? Not. Very much not. I can hit. When I go to the driving range once in a blue moon, when my brother is around, I can hit a couple balls pretty far, and that's about it. But if anyone is going to Toronto, I will be there. I think I might be there for 2 or 3 days. I won't be there Sunday. I know that. I won't be there Sunday, but I will be there probably the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Probably. Unless it's an abysmal showing, then I probably won't be there Saturday. There was one year we showed up. It was not good. When is Fan Expo? Fan Expo is at the end of August. It's August 20. It's the end of August. That's what I do remember. It's at the end. I think it's August 22nd to the 24th. I think. I might be wrong. I know it's at the end of August. I know that. Package to you will be there next week. Ooh, apologies in advance of how the USPS woman had to write your name to make... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I do sincerely apologize. And I am excited. I am excited, J Buns. I am super psyched to get a package from you. That's really cool. Can't wait. What's your least favorite Crash 4 level? Ooh, least favorite. Knee-jerk reaction is seeing double. I'm not crazy about the frozen worlds in general. The frozen worlds I'm not crazy about. Actually, no, these are done, so these go in here. Y'all should see the box of stock I got back there. It's cool to look at. Man, it is hot in here. Oh my goodness. What's your thoughts on the Xbox 360 digital store set to close on Monday? I mean, it's inevitable. It's kind of inevitable. These things have an expiry time and date, you know? So. What's the green thing on the floor behind you? There's a lot of green things on the floor. It looks like just a bag. Just a bag. It's a green bag, it looks like. It's got products in there. Yes, I did hear that SAG-AFTRA is back on strike again. I was like, that didn't last long. It's again back at it with the AI and voicing, which I'm a little bit disappointed with SAG-AFTRA because I believe this was the issue before as well, like last year. And all of a sudden they pop up. They're like, yeah, we settled. And I was like, oh, okay, so you fixed it? And they're like, nah, not really. And I was like, okay, I guess. And now they're striking again. So now I'm like, okay, well, should have held that strike before too. Because, you know, why are we striking again? When, you know, so that was kind of weird. I don't know why they let go of the strike to begin with. But what do I know? Are you excited for Sonic 3? Oh yeah, I'm excited for it. I enjoy the Sonic movies. I very much do. I like them. I like them a lot. I love Jim Carrey in it. Also, I think is this gonna be the first movie where Jim Carrey is in for like the original movie and the 3 sequels? Like in the and like the following sequels, because I know he doesn't typically like doing sequels. He did a Dumb and Dumber sequel. And he did an Ace Ventura sequel, and that's it. And I think this is going to be the first time that he's actually, like, you know... Oh, SAG-AFTRA is now... But wait, it was against movies, but if I remember correctly, too... it was also voice actors for video games as well. I don't think it was just movies. I think it was also video games. Because I remember there was an issue going on over on that end as well. So... Right, if I remember, I might be misremembering. Go. There we go. Do. Boy, howdy am I cooking. It is hot. So actually, there was a question that I believe was Clipper that asked that I didn't finish, so I should probably finish that question. So the question is, what was my longest print? So in terms of longest ever, it was dealing with Pow Pow. Pow Pow was, hey, Mammoth G donated $3 super chat. Thank you so much. Wanted to show my support, brother. I'm with you. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the $3. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate both the support and the donation. Thank you so much. We're hopefully going to be, we're chugging close to 80,000 subscribers. We're getting there. We're chugging along. My last Crash Bandicoot video is doing really well in terms of subscribers and stuff. So it has netted me a lot of subscribers, and it's chugging along very well. And I am very excited. It's just, you know, everything is chugging along real well. We just hit 79,700 subscribers. 79,700 subscribers. We just hit it. So we are 300 subscribers away from hitting 80,000 subscribers. 80,000 subscribers. That to me is huge. That is awesome. And I am thrilled to see that. I am thrilled to see that it is doing well. That Crash Bandicoot is canceled video doing really good. It's got 37,000 views. Doing fantastic. Very happy about that. Very, very, very happy. Thrilled, in fact. Do the kids have Biggie Panks? No, but I can 3D print stuff. What are the names of your 3D printers? So, we have 4 3D printers at the moment. We currently have Bam Bam, Pebbles, Wilma, and Betty. Now, some of you might be wondering where's Barney and where's Barney and where's Fred? Well, or Freddy. Well, the thing is about that is that I'm waiting. We got 2. Apparently, there's going to be a brand new, bigger bamboo printer coming later this year, which I'm keeping my eyes out for, which I'm very excited for, because a bigger printer means bigger items, which means actually lower prices for you guys, because that means the more I can fit onto one build plate, it means that I can reduce the cost of money. So that means I can quite literally make more products at a better cost for you guys. And I appreciate that, King Dave, but just let you know, Crash 5 didn't get canceled. It was I made a recent video talking about it. It was a prototype, at least. That's what our end thought is that there was some early prototype about it. So I wouldn't say Crash 5 is canceled, but neither I wouldn't say Crash 5 is in development either. Like on the same hand, you know, we gotta make, but we don't know. What? I've also been making, like I said, also I've been making like smaller versions of some of their popular products, because my thinking is that when it comes to Christmas time, I think some of these would be fantastic stocking stuffers. You know, I think that would be a really good idea, in my opinion. All right, if you guys got any more questions, I got 5 minutes before I gotta get going. As always, I always appreciate the love and support, guys. Thank you. It's gonna be your Sparking Zero main. Well, first I gotta play it and check it out. But I've always been a Vegeta fan. I love Vegeta. Vegeta is fantastic. I absolutely love his attitude. when I was a kid, hi Cartoon Fanatic, I loved Broly. I loved Broly when I was a kid. That was really cool. Broly was cool. I also loved Vegito. I love Vegito. Vegito was another really cool character. So I'm excited to get to Sparking Zero. Yeah, I did hear. Can you make more Zelda stuff for my Zelda room? Well, I got Zelda stuff for sale. If you want to buy it, I got some Zelda stuff. So if you want to, because no one's bought any of my Zelda stuff yet. So if you want to buy it, by all means. By all means. Get it? Anyway. How many Funkos do you have back there? So I actually stored a whole box of Funkos, which I actually might, now that I think about it, I might put them for sale on Etsy. I know it sounds weird, but I might put them for sale on Etsy or Facebook Marketplace. I have a whole bunch of Overwatch Funkos that I'm just not really caring for anymore. I don't really care for Overwatch. I think I've kept three. I kept four. Winston, Reinhardt, Junkrat, and Roadhog. That's it. You have any new 3D models? I have a lot. I'm, like I said, I right now have the minis. I have these mini orbs. What's your favorite DBZ movie? For me, it's Fusion Reborn. I'll tell you which one it was. It was Battle of Gods, and let me explain why. There is a moment in that movie, the first Dragon Ball Super movie. There's a moment in that movie that it was done so well, and I loved it. It was the two moments. It was when Bulma gets slapped by Beerus, and Vegeta loses his mind and absolutely just goes berserk. That moment was awesome. But the other moment that I adored is when they throw down where he throws down. It's the scene where Goku lost his ascended level, and then Beerus goes to destroy Earth, and Goku is trying to stop it. And that moment where he takes that deep breath and the music goes quiet and he's falling. And there is no music, no audio for 3 seconds. And then all of a sudden you hear this, and then he powers up and he does this different kind of scream. I know Sean Shamel screams, and I've heard it so many times watching Dragon Ball Z all my life. I know it. And it was different. It was he tapped into this deeper toned, bassy voice that was awesome. And he absorbs that scene. I saw that in theater, and I remember getting chills. I remember watching that in the theater. And I remember sitting there and then it happening and it going silent. That whole theater was dead silent. You couldn't hear a breath. You couldn't hear, and everyone was holding their breath. It was and then it was quiet, and then all of a sudden that power up, and then he, oh, it's so good. I loved it. And I remember some people in the theater going let's go! All right, last few questions, and then I gotta go. Can I see the Sly Cooper book? Absolutely, you can. Here we go. I have to clean it up still a little bit. It's not ready for shipping, but it'll be ready soon. But yeah, we got the mini book. The life-size book, the big one, that was sold. That was sold yesterday. But we do have a couple mini books left. I think we have 2 left. I think we have 2 left. 2? 3 or 2? 2 or 3? 2 or 3 left. Some of the old Dragon Ball movies are really good. Favorite non-Dragon Ball anime. See, that one's tough. When I was a kid, I really enjoyed Inuyasha. I never finished it. Briefly started My Hero Academia, and it was kind of cool. And then we just kind of, my wife and I just kind of stopped watching it. So I'll be honest. I'll tell you DBZ. With Pokemon, Digimon, every single Power Ranger. Is that fly? Oh yeah, the 2 flies that have been bothering me the whole time. They're still here. They're still causing me misery. Existence is pain, Jerry. Sorry. All right, ladies and gents, that is all the time I have for tonight. So, thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back next week with Crash Bandicoot and probably Ratchet & Clank Size Matters. So, if you do order anything on the Etsy store, let me know. If you want it signed, you can leave a note. And, yeah. Also, if anyone's interested in my my Funkos from my Overwatch Funkos, let me know, because probably be giving those away. Or not giving them, but putting them for sale. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video and our live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.